Hello, my fellow autoimmune warriors. Samantha here. It's been a minute since I put a video up on this particular channel. Um, but I wanted to come on here, first of all, say hello and say that I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is thriving, because when you are or become a product of this whole autoimmune community, sometimes things just are not going so well for many of us. Now, the thing with the autoimmune illness, for those of you who don't know the backstory, let me fill you in real quick. Let me summarize it. I was diagnosed with NMOSD, neuromyelitis optica spectrum disorder, and February 2016, if I didn't say that already. Kind of snuck up on me. Many of you can relate to my story because a lot of our stories are similar. And when that happened, I found myself in the hospital, total of 4 months away from home, was completely paralyzed from the waist down, went through a cycle of excruciating pain. I'm telling you, I wouldn't wish that pain on my worst enemy. It's the type of pain that if you have children, if you've given birth to children, you go through that pain. But then when you get to the other side, you don't exactly remember the pain, but you know it was painful. So for me, it was extremely painful. I was on a lot of different medications, and through my journey, I've weaned myself off of many of them. I do have the preventative that we are prescribed. Prayerfully, they'll find a cure, because there is no cure for NMO. NMO, for some of us, can be considered an invisible illness because we look fabulous on the outside, right? Don't I look fabulous? But on the inside, it's a totally different story. I know those of you that are diagnosed with autoimmune illness, especially this one or any of the ones that are invisible, like fibromyalgia. That's a painful autoimmune illness. Lupus can be painful. So there are many autoimmune illnesses that are extremely painful, but we look just fine, normal, regular on the outside, but the inside is just all haywire. And we just make it look good. We can function, but that just goes to show how strong we are. That's why I call us warriors, because it takes a special breed to live the way many of us live. It's unfortunate many of us suffer more than others. Some of us diagnosed with autoimmune illnesses, for some it's just a name, because we don't, some people still don't have many residual symptoms. They're like normal. Many of us have extreme symptoms. So we just have to find our balance. Me personally, I have medium. I have my days. I have my good days and I have my not so good days. I have days where I feel like Wonder Woman or Superwoman, and I feel like I can just do a lot. And then you find that you overdo it. And guess what? You already know. That one day of overdoing it just put you down for a week. So we have to listen to our bodies, and we have to regroup, and we have to hopefully have a circle of supportive friends and family that semi kind of sort of understand what it is we deal with on a day-to-day basis, because it's not an easy life to live. Fighting to get disability, SSDI, yeah, fighting to get that, fighting to get the handicap placard. I'm blessed that I have excellent doctors. They listen to me. I'm a great advocate for myself. So that's another thing. You have to know how to advocate for yourself. Don't let these people just tell you anything. You are your best advocate. Nobody knows your body better than you. So it's amazing how sometimes how we go to the emergency room or what have you, or doctor's appointments, and some doctors like to try to tell us that it's all in our head. For instance, when I was first going back and forth to the doctor when this thing first started happening, I was having this real bad burning sensation in the inside of my left thigh. I kept going to the doctor. I'm like, something is not right. I don't know what's going on. So I would go to the doctor, tell them, they would diagnose me based on what I was saying was happening. So, like, let's say, for instance, sciatica. It wasn't sciatica, but I was prescribed medication along those lines. And just in my gut and in my heart of hearts, I knew, no, this medicine is not going to work, because, no, something else is going on. So anyway, after 3-4 times visiting the doctor, I just gave up. Because what do? Nobody's listening. There's no particular tests at the time that they could run, I guess, to find anything. You know, they're not going to just do tests just to be doing them because, money. And so I had to decline. Went home, was just sick, couldn't care for my children properly, couldn't take them to school, couldn't cook, I couldn't eat, couldn't use the bathroom, and then just everything just exploded. And I wound up in the hospital. A young lady that was totally independent, living my life, having fun, doing my thing. I just came back from Jamaica, bringing in that new year, 2015 into 2016. Looking forward to an amazing 2016. Had my vision board all laid out. Being diagnosed with an autoimmune illness was not on my vision board. Okay. So where that came from, I don't know. It's a mystery. They say they don't know. They say it's your immune system attacking itself. Some will say, certain, vaccines caused it. Some will say stress over time woke up whatever sleeps in our body that supposedly is already there, and certain stressful situations or long-term stress can trigger certain things. Now, I will attest to I had several stressful relationships, situationships. Um, Overall, maybe that is what triggered my NMO. I'm not sure because some people say they were just healthy, not stressed, living wonderful lives, and bam, one day woke up, couldn't walk. Or woke up one day, couldn't see out of one eye, couldn't walk on one leg. Uh, I don't know. So, this journey, we all have to stick together. So, I hope that I can get you all to support my channel so that we can have more conversations about autoimmune illnesses, the struggles, the good side, the good, the bad, and the ugly with respect to autoimmune illnesses. I'm hoping that some of you will volunteer and we can come on camera together. Um, you can tell your story. Others would love to hear it, especially you have people being diagnosed every single day. I wish when I was first diagnosed that there were more current conversations about our autoimmune illnesses for newcomers to see individuals that are just like them, that have stories that are similar, and we can pave the way. We can make it easier for them to not stress so much because, there's a great fear of the unknown. I can remember when I was first diagnosed, you get, some people get what's called I think the term was bear hug. I'm not sure, but just when your abdomen is just real tight, it feels like somebody's just squeezing you. I went through that phase as well, and whatever other little, because I just didn't know, I would call the paramedics. 911. 911. Yeah, I'm feeling something is squeezing me to death. I don't know what's going on. I didn't have a problem with calling 911, but that was because it was early, it was new, and I didn't want to take no chances of me possibly being in a relapse. You need to learn the difference in a pseudo relapse, which I'll do a whole different video on that. I don't want to keep you guys here long, but again, hopefully some of you will, some people will start to come out of the woodworks and want to discuss and talk about our autoimmune illnesses. And again, the good, the bad, and the ugly, so we can share information so that it's out there and people can catch it and we can talk about it. Anyway, again, I hope everybody is thriving. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. There will be many more videos to come because this is a whole lifestyle change for many of us. So subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up so that it pushes it out there into the algorithm so that people who are suffering with autoimmune illnesses can come across the channel and get some motivation or some inspiration. That's the other thing I want to put out there for those people to know it's not a death sentence, it's not the end of the world. So again, subscribe, hit the notification bell so when I put out new videos, you are notified. Get a video a thumbs up, helps it push it out there so other people can pick it up. And leave comments in the comments section. Tell us your story. Again, we never know whose story may help us or help someone. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. More to come, more information, lots to talk about, medications, etc. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.